Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What is up, everybody? Patty Schnee here again today. And I have not done an album review or a track review in a while now. Probably about a month to be exact. My last album review was Post Traumatic by Mike Shinoda. And honestly, I wanted to do an album review of Bullet for My Valentine's newest album, Gravity. But I had a lot of excuses as to why I couldn't. And one of those being my phone and my iPad storage is absolutely terrible. Also, everybody else who did an album review of it pretty much hit the nail on the head by saying it's a terrible album, and that's basically all I would have said. But anyways, today I'm going to be reviewing Fireflight's newest single, Die Free, and as of late, I've recently been getting a lot more into Fireflight's discography and their singles. Obviously, their most popular song, Unbreakable, has been on my favorites playlist forever. But I've recently been getting into more songs like For Those Who Wait, Keep Fighting, and their most recent single, I Won't Look Back, which, in my opinion, is one of their strongest tracks to date. Today we're talking about Die Free, their latest single. And I recently listened to an interview of Dawn Michelle, the lead singer from Fireflight, and she was saying how they've been off the road for a while, and the band has just been kind of laying low, trying to help raise their families because they all got families, and just wanting to put out a few singles now and then. But one thing that I really want is I want an album in the works. And anybody who's a Fireflight fan obviously does, because I'd love to review an album of theirs. But I want an album in the works because these past two singles are probably some of the best that Fireflight has released, which is kind of sad because they're not getting as much recognition as their older stuff got, which is annoying because the music mainstream as a whole is just moving in a totally different direction. SoundCloud rappers and pop crap and all that junk, when they just kind of look over the amazing music of Fireflight. But anyways, you may be wondering why I'm wearing a Disciple shirt and I'm reviewing a Fireflight song. Well, that is because Fireflight made a genius move here to collaborate with Disciple. And I've been a fan of Disciple for quite a while now. I just recently saw them in concert about a week and a half ago. I got to meet them, and I kind of teared up when I did because they are one of my top 5 favorite bands ever. They're great guys. And Josiah Prince, the lead guitarist of Disciple, helped to produce Die Free. Also, Kevin Young was featured on the vocals of Die Free, and Joey, the drummer from Disciple, did drums. Ba-dum-ba-bum. Anyways, so the sound of Fireflight and the sound of Disciple, you can really hear them just collide in this song. You can hear the heavy guitars from Disciple, the amazing screams from Kevin of Disciple, but you can also hear the beautiful voice of Dawn from Fireflight, and there are a little bit of electronics in this track, kind of like what Fireflight experiments with. The sound of Fireflight has a lot of different pieces to it. First of all, Fireflight does have a little bit of strings in their music. Obviously, they have hard rock and guitars because they're a rock band, and they experiment with electronics quite a bit. And their last single, I Won't Look Back, electronics were experimented with a little bit more, and they were experimented very well. I think that song worked very well. The hook gets stuck in your head, and the whole song just drives absolutely amazingly. And I think comparing that song to this song, that song might be a little bit better, but this song just fuses two bands that I really love. And I don't know what else to say about it. There are a lot of different pieces in the song, and the hook is not necessarily as catchy as I Won't Look Back, but it's still a pretty solid hook. And the guitar line is a little more chaotic sounding, a little more of a Disciple kind of chaotic sounding, which is very amazing because it doesn't hold necessarily an intro riff to open up the song or an intro riff to close out the song. Honestly, the song opens up with amazing vocals and awesome lyrics. This entire song has amazing lyrics. The theme is kind of like a Feed the Machine kind of theme. Basically, like, trying not to be enslaved by the American daydream or society, and telling them that even if they try to enslave our life, in the end, when we die, we are free. We are free! But anyways, that's what the theme of this song is about. And at the beginning, it's vocally led very well. And obviously, Dawn does an amazing job on here of leading the entire song with her vocals. Her vocals lead the melody of the song. The guitars don't necessarily do that. But there is a part towards the end, obviously kind of towards the bridge, where the guitars do their own thing. And they go off and have a little bit of a solo kind of thing. And then Kevin breaks through and screams, and it's just absolutely amazing. But there's also a breakdown with some electronics that show you a little bit more of the Fireflight side of this song. And that's what I love about this song. I love the fact that Fireflight decided to collaborate with an amazing band like Disciple. And I love the fact that they're both uniting to make amazing music. And this song and Fireflight and Disciple, it all shows great promise for the future of Christian rock, which is kind of a whole genre in and of itself. This song is labeled as Christian and gospel, which it is, but it's more of like a Christian rock, you know what I'm saying? But this whole single just shows so much promise for the future of Christian rock. And I'm super psyched to see where, honestly, both of these bands go. I'm super psyched to see where Firefly goes. I hope they release a new album. And I can't wait for Disciples' new album, because I know they're releasing a new album. They talked about it at the concert, and their last album, Long Live the Rebels, was absolutely amazing. But anyways, all in all, I would give Die Free a 4.5 out of 5. I've only listened to it about 3 times, and there are a lot of pieces to this song, a lot of like small guitar parts that you really got to listen for, small production parts that you really got to just re-listen to in order to find them. And once you hear them, you're like, whoa, I didn't hear that before. That's awesome. Anyways, if you are new to my channel and you like bands like Red, Skillet, Disciple, Fireflight, I've recently been getting into Nine Lashes as well. I do reviews of their music. I also do covers of their music and covers of Breaking Benjamin and 3 Days Grace, even more, Linkin Park, more kind of rock bands as well. So hit that subscribe button for more content like that coming soon. Also, if you're already subscribed, hit that notification bell button to get notified every time I drop a vid for y'all. Every time I drop a vid for y'all. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you later. Peace out.
Dear Fate, oh, it's been a long time.